This is about a changing culture. You've got Homer saying to Bart things that Homer could not say to Bart today. The cartoon today would have a third box where Bart says back to Homer, "Hey, Dad, you've been a bit 20th century. I've just completed a rating scale, and it shows I've got a high score, and I should go to my doctor because there are pills that will treat this." The commonest rating scale used in the depression field is the Hamilton Depression Rating Scale. And here's Max Hamilton, 15 years after he makes the scale, saying, this is going to standardize clinical practice. And that's a good and a bad thing. These things have got pluses and minuses. Well, what could be wrong with using a rating scale? Well, here's what could be wrong. If you come into me and I'm using the Hamilton Rating Scale for depression, you've come to me with a problem. You want me to solve that problem to help you live the life that you want to live. If instead of asking you about recipes and football results and going on to your family, the managers of the system want me to be scientific and use a rating scale, I'll be using the Hamilton Rating Scale where there's a lot of questions where the condition you have and the pill I give you could all be causing the same thing, like becoming suicidal. In this case, if I ask you, have you been suicidal in the last week? And you say, yeah, I tried to kill myself, I'd score a 4. The scale doesn't invite me or even let me consider whether the treatment rather than the condition has caused the problem. If the treatment has caused it, I should score 0. If your score is high, your depression is getting worse, and the answer is to increase the dose of the pills, which if the pill is causing the problem, is going to make things worse and likely lead to your death. But Pfizer and Lilly and all the companies know that if I use a rating scale, I'm going to help you live the life that Pfizer and Lilly want you to live. The best place where you can see this is in this New York Times article, where the classic story behind it is teenager gets put on an SSRI. She becomes suicidal. She's told this proves that you're bipolar and we need to put you on a mood stabilizer. Now, among the mood stabilizers, half of them are antipsychotics. And what we want an antipsychotic to do is cause you to lose a little bit of focus, to stop focusing on the voices. So we give her this drug, and 2 weeks later she comes back and you ask her how she is, and she says, well, you know, maybe a bit better, but I can't focus quite as well. So the doctor gives her an ADHD rating scale, and she now ticks all of the boxes, and he says to her, my God, you've got ADHD. We need to start you on a stimulant. But stimulants pull exactly the opposite way to antipsychotics. This is crazy. This is like putting her on a weighing scales and putting 2 25-kilogram dumbbells in each of her hands, and then looking at the weighing scales and saying, my God, you're 50 kilograms overweight. I need to give you a drug to treat that. It's as crazy as that.